Yo ho ho ho, bro. You guys seen this episode? You already know what I'm gonna talk about, alright? Y'all got played. Y'all got played hard, bro. I seen all the shit y'all been talking this past 2 years. I seen that shit. But this episode confirmed it, bro. The Jougan is not the God's Eye, alright? I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I've been saying this since that shit dropped. Since 2021. I've been hearing all sorts of shit from many different people. All those people saying the Jougan is the God's Eye, this and that, blah blah blah. Bro, where is your Jougan now, huh? Where is your fucking Jougan, bro? It ain't there. Alright, that shit ain't shit. Y'all were hyped up, bro. Y'all were gassed for this episode. I even called that shit a few days ago. I'm like, bro, when it comes, watch it not even be the Jougan. And you know what's funny? That shit looked like a Byakugan, bro. Look at the Otsutsuki God, fam. Those straight look like some next bougie ass eyes, and the Otsutsuki God himself possesses a Rain Sharingan and a Byakugan. So how y'all gonna say the Jougan is the God's Eye, bro? Y'all got played. That eye ain't the freaking God's Eye. Alright, I'm hyper now. I told everybody, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna talk shit when it drops, bro. I'm gonna talk shit when the Otsutsuki God comes out and we find out that those eyes aren't the Jougan, bro. Where are all those mans now, huh? I've been hearing a lot of shit these past 2 years, bro. You guys know how it is, bro. I had to call it out like that, you know? After I got played, everybody getting freaking played. But I ain't gonna lie, watching this episode, yo, it's pretty alright. Because in this episode, we got some real juicy ass scenes of Code, Eida, and everybody. Though I ain't gonna lie, the animation was hella funny in this episode. That shit was beyond Alright, besides maybe a little bit of Code. I've been hearing a lot of hype behind this animation, this and that, and I remember seeing a tweet a few weeks ago saying that the Code arc is gonna have similar animation to Sasuke Retsuden, and y'all saw how Sasuke Retsuden turned out. That shit was ass with animation, bro. So my hopes with the Code arc weren't that high, alright? Even with this episode, looking at it, I'm like, bro, what is this? You know, some places, the coloring was so off, the palette was so off, and everything. I'm like, bro, you know, like, what's going on here? Like, you see Naruto's face? Look at his head, bro. Look at his fat ass head, bro. Like, look at his head, bro. What do you want me to say? What more do you want me to even say about that? But I'm not gonna lie, I'll give this episode some extra bonus marks for the fight we got between Code and the guy who's on steroids. You guys seen that shit? They were pumping that man up. They were pumping that motherfucker up with steroids, bro. But he got his ass clapped by Code. That guy got his ass eaten, fam. That man got crushed, alright? That is an anime original thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I even like the gruesomeness of Code this showed. Because usually, the anime takes out everything and censors that shit down because the show's not rated as mature. With that being said, you guys just saw Eida. I'm surprised they even focused on her hips and shit. Like, bro, that actually got me lost. Like, you can see her ass cheeks, bro. I was surprised they allowed that in the anime. Usually, anything comes with anything that's sexualized or anything like that, boom, they cut that shit off instantly, fam. Or they censor the shit out of it. Y'all remember Boruto sexy jutsu with the clothing, while OG Naruto had it all clouds and shit. You know, that's the difference. But even besides that, they always censor up shit, even with the smoking and possibly the drinking as well. Because Amato, as we saw in this episode, he was about to drink his coffee, while in the manga, he smokes that shit. So I'm surprised when they revealed Eida that they actually showed her. They actually focused on her hips. They even focused on Eida touching her thigh. Like, bro, they were trying to tease us there. I saw that shit. They were trying to tease us. Now, with all that being said, I'm not gonna lie, yo, Aida's voice actor, that shit caught me off guard. She sounded way too sweet, bro. She sounded way too sweet. Alright, that to me does not suit Eida. For some reason, I was thinking Eida was gonna have a much different voice, but her voice came off as something else. That shit came off as exotic, fam. That shit took me off guard. Hearing her voice, I'm like, bro, what the hell? I was bamboozled, bro. I was flabbergasted, bro. Like, shit. So, as I said, I was surprised they actually even did that with Eida. They actually showed a bit of Eida here and there. You know, they showed glimpses of her here and there. And even when she's walking by, you see the ass cheeks, bro. Like, fuck, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Now, with all that being said, I did notice some things between the anime and the manga, and that being the explanations of the cyborgs and everything. As we saw in the manga, Shikamaru and Sai find the claw marks, but in this episode they brought in Kawaki. And then when Boruto and Kawaki are talking, in the manga, Kawaki questions Boruto in chapter 58, which is next episode according to the preview, and in the anime, Kawaki questions him now, which is actually chapter 56. But besides all that, Kawaki is the one that mentions that there are several cyborgs that surpass Jigen's power. But in the manga, it was actually Amato telling Shikamaru, Sai, and Naruto that there are different cyborgs that surpass Jigen. So it makes me question, why did Kawaki hold off on such a vital piece of information? I think it should have come from Amato rather than coming from Kawaki himself. But one scene that they did remove between the manga and the anime is the part when Boruto is sitting on the stone faces and those girls see Boruto. In the anime, they cut that shit out completely. That was a bit disappointing, I ain't gonna lie about that. So otherwise, this episode was pretty straightforward. It followed bits from manga chapter 55 all the way to 60. As I said, the anime has been going back and forth between the manga chapters like that. So the anime has been following its own thing, while the manga has been doing its own thing. And as I said, this goes back to my previous idea that the anime and the manga are two different entities. Especially with everybody getting played about their freaking God's Eye, bro. What happened, huh? What happened to your so-called Jougan, bro? You know what happened to all that freaking hype, bro? All those bandana looking ass Jougans weren't even Jougans, bro. Yo, I gotta rub that shit in, you know? After man's talked mad shit to me for 2 years, saying it's the God's Eye. This shit was not the God's Eye, fam. Y'all got played. Y'all got played. Alright, I gotta burn that shit in, fam. I gotta burn that shit in. Now, I must see some people talking shit saying, bro, you hate Boruto, this and that. Nah, I hate some of the toxic ass fandom, bro. Especially on Twitter and Reddit. Yo, that shit is bad, man. People always getting pissed off by other people's opinions and shit. It's ridiculous, bro. That's why I had to talk shit about this so-called God's Eye. But guess what? It's not even the freaking Jougan. Hold these nuts. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos to come.